Hey everyone, it's Grayson the Goosebumps Kid here. Welcome back to another Goosebumps book review. No, it's been a while, or not too long, but it's been at least a little over a week. Just, took some time to grieve and everything. Doing better now. It's been rough, last week, but this week has been better. So, yeah, appreciate the support and everything. It means a lot. And while I was over that process, I was able to get a book or two read. So we'll have a review out probably sometime this week, and then another one next week. Just depends on what my upload schedule is looking like. Do have to be kind of quiet though, because it is kind of late. It's like 10:30. So anyway, the book I will be reviewing this week is another Goosebumps Presents TV book. If you guys don't know what that is, they're basically a novelization of the Goosebumps TV show from the 90s. Not the new one, Goosebumps The Vanishing. This is like ones from like the original Goosebumps show. And the one we will be looking at today, we looked at, I believe, Cuckoo Clock of Doom the other couple weeks ago. Today we will be looking at TV book number 9, Go Eat Worms. Yeah, so if you guys can't already tell, this book is probably not well received by a lot of people. I'm one of them. It's definitely, like, in the OG 62, Go Eat Worms was not well received or liked. Yeah, so we will go ahead and get that out of the way. I figured why not read something that everyone is not really, or has not really enjoyed too much in the original series. Not sure how much people like the episode. Me personally, I kind of enjoyed the episode more than the book. But anyway, so Go Eat Worms TV book. What is it about? So, not much really changed from the book. It has been a while since I have read Go Eat Worms. But from what I remember, I don't think the episode really changed that much. I think it really only changed the ending of the story. Which I'm not going to spoil either one because I want you guys to read and watch the episode for yourself to get a better understanding of it. But yeah, so the novelization pretty much is just a retelling of the episode. You start with Todd Barstow. Him and his friend Danny are doing a science fair project with worms, of course, because Todd is really obsessed with worms. And apologize for any background noises. My dog is barking. I can't control that. Anyway, so Todd is obsessed with worms like no tomorrow. And he has this little sister named Reggie and her friend Beth. They get on each other's nerves constantly. Not really going to talk about them too much. You'll have to read the story for yourself. But all I can say is Reggie is Todd's younger sister, and he plays pranks on her with the worms and everything. Todd, let's just say, when I mean obsessed, he's got posters of worms. He's got tons of bins filled with worms. I'm pretty sure he has a whole ton of worm books. So yeah, he's obsessed with him. Even his friend Danny is a bit concerned about him being obsessed with worms, but he's like, oh, it's not that bad. We're mainly doing this for a science project. So he cuts a worm in half, which is kind of cruel. He is kind of cruel to these worms. I will let you know throughout the story. It does get kind of creepy, especially with the visuals and stuff later on when the worms kind of get a mind of their own. That's all I'm going to say on that. I don't want to spoil anything else because I'm sure you guys have heard the story by now or read the book, so you obviously know about the worms. I'm not going to spoil the ending. I'm not going to explain what happens after that. But yeah, the novelization pretty much is the same as the episode. I can't really explain too much. Like I couldn't explain too much about Cuckoo Clock of Doom. There's not really much to review on these books. But the novelization, I believe this Todd Barstow is a little bit more sympathetic and I feel like more well developed than he was in the book, but that's just my opinion. I know people are not a fan of this story in the Goosebumps franchise, and that's probably why R.L. Stine never did a sequel or anything to follow this. Even the 2023 Go Eat Worms episode, I'm not sure how many people enjoyed that one. Of course, everybody remembers how not so great that show was, but the Go Eat Worms episode, I'm not sure how much well received that was. Also, I'm not going to be covering, I'm just going to point this out now, I'm not going to be covering the 2023 show. Just not going to happen. Too much drama, and I don't even think it's on Hulu anymore, so I can't really cover that. I will try to cover The Vanishing, though, probably just as a whole season. Anyway, I'm getting off track. Danny, pretty much the same in the story, I believe, from the book. Like I've said, it's been a while, so I only know bits and pieces of the book from the episode. But I'm pretty sure his character pretty much stays the same. I believe the way Todd is harassed by the worms and grossed out is also the same from the book and the episode, but you guys can correct me on that. The final couple scenes, I will say, from this novelization, I have watched the episode before. It does get kind of gross and really, really creepy. I will say that. Definitely a better, well-written episode than a well-written book, if I gotta say. Just more, I feel like it had more time to develop the characters with the script. Obviously, this isn't the best episode in the Goosebumps show from the 90s, and this definitely isn't the best. If we're talking like the original book, that's definitely one of the top 10 worst books in a lot of people's opinions. Honestly, it's probably there for me too, but I don't hate it as much as other people. I know, hot take. Grace of the Goosebumps kid with a hot take. Anyway, but yeah, the creepiness definitely was an upside to the episode novelization. So, other than that, not really much to say. The ending, though, from the book and the episode are drastically different. You'll have to watch the episode and read the book for yourself to understand what I mean. But yeah, if I had to pick one, though, I would say the ending in the book is better than the ending of the episode, just because of how much more creepier it is. And for those of you that have read the book, I'm sure you understand what I mean. If you don't understand it, please read the book. The ending did kind of terrify me. So, yeah, other than that, that has been my review on Goosebumps Presents TV Book Number 9, Go Eat Worms. Not as bad as I thought it would be. If I had to rate it on a scale of 1 to 10, I just dropped my book. If I had to rate it on a scale of 1 to 10, I'd probably give it about a 7.5. From understanding how the book went, it obviously carries a lot over, so that's why I'm not rating it as high, just because I didn't like the story from the OG, and they pretty much copied and pasted the same in the episode. But, you know, the ending I thought was a little weaker, so that also brings it down a little more. But other than that, if you don't want to watch the episode, definitely check this out. I think you'll have fun. Definitely better than the OG 62 one. But anyways, what are your thoughts on Go Eat Worms TV book episode, or TV book number 9? Let me know down in the comment section down below. Really love to hear your thoughts on it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next Goosebumps book review. Or whatever Goosebumps video I have coming up. So God bless and have a great night. Bye, everyone.